What if the sea monsters from ancient maps weren't just myths? What if those terrifying leviathans, the krakens and serpents whispered about by sailors, were real and are still lurking in the abyss right now? We're talking about the crushing, lightless depths of our own planet, a realm more alien than the surface of the moon. Today, we are diving into that darkness to ask the ultimate question: are there still monsters in the deep? Let's get one thing straight: the deep sea is already a world of monsters. Forget your typical fish. Down here, life gets weird. Take the anglerfish, a nightmare with a built-in fishing rod that glows in the dark to lure prey into its massive, tooth-filled jaws. Or the vampire squid, which isn't a true squid but a living relic from the time of the dinosaurs. When threatened, it doesn't squirt ink. It pulls its webbed arms over itself, creating a spiky black cloak. These aren't creatures of fantasy. They're the everyday residents of the deep ocean, each one a marvel of evolution, perfectly adapted to a world of immense pressure and absolute darkness. Their bodies are often gelatinous to withstand the crushing weight of the water above, and many have developed bioluminescence, the ability to create their own light, turning the abyss into a silent alien light show. Science is constantly being blindsided by the deep sea. We thought we had a pretty good handle on things, and then, boom, a new discovery shatters our understanding. Just recently, scientists stumbled upon a completely new species of ghost shark, a ghostly white creature with dead eyes and wing-like fins that flies through the abyss. They're called chimeras, ancient relatives of sharks and rays, and finding a new one is like finding a living dinosaur. And it's not just the big stuff. Scientists have found bizarre, gelatinous creatures, some forming chains over 150 feet long, longer than a blue whale. These are siphonophores, colonies of individual organisms working together as one superorganism. We are literally discovering new ecosystems and entirely new branches on the tree of life, proving that we know astonishingly little about what's down there. Every dive with a deep-sea submersible has the potential to reveal a creature more bizarre than anything science fiction could ever dream up. The sheer wow factor of these animals is off the charts. Imagine the barrel-eye fish. This creature has a completely transparent head, so you can see its internal tube-shaped eyes. These eyes can rotate upwards to look for the silhouettes of prey against the faint light filtering from above. It's like a living submarine with a glass cockpit. Then there's the goblin shark, with a horrifying, extendable jaw that shoots out to snatch prey. It looks like something straight out of the movie Alien. When we capture these creatures on camera, we're not just seeing animals. We're witnessing the incredible, sometimes terrifying, solutions that life has found for surviving in the most extreme environment on Earth. These behaviors, these unique adaptations, are a testament to the relentless power of evolution. So, let's talk about the true leviathans. For centuries, sailors told tales of the kraken, a monster capable of pulling entire ships to the depths. For a long time, scientists dismissed it as a myth. But then we found evidence. Not of a ship-sinking monster, but of something just as incredible: the colossal squid. This isn't the giant squid. It's even bigger and more robust, estimated to reach up to 46 feet long and weigh over 1,000 pounds. Its eyes are the size of dinner plates, the largest in the animal kingdom, and its tentacles are armed with swiveling, razor-sharp hooks. We've never seen a live adult in its natural habitat. We only know them from specimens found in the stomachs of their only known predator, the sperm whale. And that brings us to the true king of the deep, the sperm whale. This is the largest toothed predator on Earth, a real-life Moby Dick. They are deep-diving champions, plunging over a mile down into the crushing blackness to hunt. What do they hunt? Those colossal and giant squids. The scars we see crisscrossing the heads of sperm whales are battle wounds from these titanic struggles, marks left by the hooks and suckers of their giant prey. Imagine that fight, a 60-foot whale battling a 40-foot squid in total darkness, a mile beneath the surface. That is a battle of leviathans happening in our oceans right now. It's not a myth, it's just a reality we are rarely, if ever, privileged to witness. Now, let's venture into more speculative territory, grounded in science. For decades, oceanographic sonar has picked up strange, unexplainable sounds. The most famous is the bloop, an ultra-low frequency sound detected in 1997 that was louder than any known animal sound, including a blue whale's call. For years, it fueled speculation of a massive, unknown creature. While scientists later concluded the bloop was likely the sound of a massive icequake, it highlights a crucial point: the ocean makes noises we don't understand. Are all of them explainable by geology? Or could some be the vocalizations of creatures we haven't discovered yet? Think about it, we've only explored less than 5% of our oceans. What could be living in the other 95%? Based on the ecological niches available, it's scientifically plausible that undiscovered megafauna, perhaps even a new species of giant whale or squid, could exist. To truly grasp the scale of these potential giants, let's use some comparisons. A blue whale, the largest animal we know of, is as long as 3 school buses. A sperm whale is the size of a large bus. A colossal squid could stretch across a tennis court. Now, imagine a creature that preys on something the size of a sperm whale. What would that look like? If an unknown species of whale exists, it could easily dwarf anything we currently have on record. We often think of our planet as fully mapped and explored, but the deep ocean is the last true frontier. It's a place where a creature the size of a building could swim by completely undetected. The simple fact is, we don't know what's down there. The evidence for these creatures isn't in fossils, but in the gaps in our knowledge, the unexplained sonar pings, and the sheer, vast, unexplored darkness of the abyss. So, are there still monsters in the deep? The answer is an unequivocal yes. The anglerfish, the goblin shark, the colossal squid, these are real-life monsters, more fascinating than any myth. But could there be something more? Something bigger, something that has so far eluded our nets and cameras? The deep sea is the perfect hiding place. It's vast, it's dark, and it's almost entirely unknown to us. Every time we send a probe into the abyss, we find something new. So, it's not a question of if there are undiscovered giants, but when we will finally meet them. The Leviathans of old may not be myths after all. They might just be waiting in the crushing, silent darkness for us to find them. Thank you so much for joining this deep dive into the mysteries of our oceans. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments what deep sea mystery you find most fascinating.